Hi everybody, I'm Bob.
Hey there guys, I'm Kelly. If you are brand new to our channel, welcome and thank you so much for joining us today. And if you are returning to our channel, thanks for coming back to see us.
Yep.
So, we
are coming to you
from Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yes.
Kidani Village.
Yes.
We arrived
yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
So today is July the 13th.
Right. We arrived on Sunday the 12th.
Yeah.
And because we came down to see the reopening of the parks.
We did. Kaya originally was planned to come with us, but she chose not to just because of the heat, basically.
Yeah, because she's kind of a heat sissy.
We were just down here for a resort-only stay last week, and we came back down this weekend because we just barely missed the reopening of the parks last week.
I know, and it was kind of cool that we dipped our toes in the water just to see how things were going to be here in Disney World Resorts.
Mm-hmm. So the reason why we're doing this video today is just to kind of give you guys our perspective on how it's been in the parks.
We've only been to Magic Kingdom so far.
Just to Magic Kingdom, yeah. We kind of talked a little bit before we started recording this video what approach we wanted to take with this, and we decided that you guys who watch our channel, we consider friends. So this is mostly a conversation for people that do watch our channel, that are friends of ours,
and are kind of wondering what it's like, because you see other YouTubers and they're doing the whole, we're in the parks, and some are like, I don't want to touch this, I don't want to do that, and this is just how we feel about it.
Right. We kind of thought, you might appreciate knowing how we have felt since we've been down here.
Yeah.
So, with that being said,
yeah, we'll just dive right in, so to speak.
Yeah.
First off, you got to be ready for it, because it is different.
It is different.
Then there is a little bit of apprehension. Yes, I have to admit that I had a little bit myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I also decided, that we got to live our lives. We got to go back to try and get as normal as possible, as safely as possible.
Exactly. Yeah, and like we said in our last video last Wednesday, it really ultimately is up to us how safe we stay. It is up to us to choose to travel right now. It is up to us, to go to the parks or go to the resorts or whatever. And it is up to us to keep ourselves safe.
Yes. So we came prepared.
We came very prepared, I thought.
Yeah, we have masks. We made sure our masks were comfortable and that we wouldn't be like trying to scratch it off our face.
Right.
While we're walking around the parks. Now, don't get me wrong, it does make it a little hotter.
It does.
but there are ways around, that you can, get off to yourself. Like they have the little relaxation stations,
which we didn't use.
No, because we would go to a restaurant and we would get something to drink or to eat,
mm-hmm.
and then we would sit in the air conditioning.
Yeah, and take a little break.
Because the tables are truly spread apart.
They really, really are. I mean, as far as comfortability, that's any word.
Yeah.
While we were inside the restaurants, we did not feel uncomfortable at all.
No, and anytime somebody gets up, they're there with wiping it down with anti-bac spray, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have probably one person covering about 10 tables.
Right.
And as soon as somebody gets up, it's like, whoosh.
Yeah, they spray it down, wipe it down, chairs,
everything.
Hard surfaces, everything is being wiped down.
But we also carry antibacterial wipes that we can wipe stuff down ourselves.
We did. We even used them on the rides.
Yes.
Actually, of course, there's hand sanitizer before you get on a ride. There's hand sanitizer after you get on a ride. We actually have antibacterial wipes that we actually wipe down the touch surfaces ourselves.
Like where the bars that you have to pull down. I mean, you're not going to get away without touching stuff. You have to touch things.
You're going to have to touch things. Even we went on Dumbo today, the little knob that you go, up and down.
And the seat belts. You're going to touch things, okay? So you just be prepared to sanitize afterwards. And don't touch your face.
Exactly.
Before you sanitize, at least, for sure. Now, as far as the queues go,
I was pleasantly surprised at the queues that we experienced. I don't know about you, but I felt very comfortable.
Oh yeah, because
queues.
they have the little spots where it tells you to wait here, and then when the next person moves up, you move to their spot, and so on and so on and so on.
Yeah.
But like you said, you got to be aware of your surroundings, because there are some people who just don't pay attention to these things, and they kind of like get up in your bubble, and you got to give them a little bit, excuse me.
Just, you know, kind of be like, whoa, you're in my bubble. I would say personally, for me, 90% of the time, people were on their markers. There were only a couple of instances.
I can only remember happening twice.
Twice in the last 2 days.
Yes.
Where people were kind of like, they weren't right up against us, but they were kind of within that 6
They were,
foot
yeah,
range.
they were getting a little close for my concern. So, and usually all you got to do is just kind of just turn around and look at them, and they'll realize it.
Yeah.
And they'll, you know, back away, which these people did.
Right. But, you know, largely people are being very considerate.
Very
of other people's
respectful,
space,
yes.
especially in the queue lines and things like that.
Yes.
Rides, you know, Disney's being very careful about loading. Like we rode Big Thunder Mountain Railroad today. You know, each car has 3 sections. They're only loading 1 section in each car at a time, unless you're a family of, you know,
like
larger
4
family.
or 6, then they'll load the whole car with
Right.
you.
So Bob and I, of course, were just 2, so we had the whole front section to ourselves, and then there were, you know, a big space between.
Right, and they're also alternating where they seat the people
Right.
in each car.
Right.
So the train that came after us, they would sit them in like the middle seat
She was
in the car. Well, the first one, the one that went before us, was in the first seat. We were in the last seat, and then they're going to put someone in the middle seat.
Next,
So,
yeah.
Next. So they alternate the seats even in the cars.
Yeah, which I thought was really cool. Same thing kind of on Haunted Mansion. They
Yeah.
were loading every other dune buggy.
No stretching room.
No stretching room. You're just walking through, which I actually kind of enjoyed.
I kind of liked it too, because sometimes the stretching room gets me a little claustrophobic.
Yeah, I mean, we just, you know, they have the center section roped off, and they give you plenty of time to kind of walk through at a leisurely pace.
Right.
You know, check it out, check out the portraits, things like that.
And they have the marks there too, so you're like leapfrogging from one mark to another
Right.
to another to another.
Right. Even in Peter Pan, the queue line, the marks were staggered.
Yes.
So, you know, you're not, because they switch back. So if you're here, then the person on the switchback is going to be over here. So you're not directly across from somebody. So they've staggered them, which I thought was brilliant.
It's brilliant, yes.
You know.
And if the switchbacks are too close and they can't do that, like on Big Thunder Mountain, they have plexiglass
They do,
dividers in between, so
Yeah.
you can't.
And they're tall, too.
Yeah.
They're probably like 8 feet.
Right, they're
You know,
huge.
7, 8 feet
Yeah.
tall.
So you're not going to be close to anyone as long as you follow what you're supposed to do. And cast members are reminding people, because I know there was one younger guy
Yeah.
that was like walking around with his mask underneath his nose, and the cast member told him to put it up.
Mm-hmm.
And he did.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, you can't wear it like that. You have to cover your nose and your mouth.
Right. I mean, and I'm just going to mention this really quickly because we noticed it. There was one guy in line for Peter Pan today who had his hands all over the railings and all over, you know, we were in the inside where the Darling's house is, where the rooms are. He had his hands all over the railing, and then he takes his mask off and then touches his whole face. You know, those are the things that you need to not do. You know, that's a big bozo no-no. You don't do those things. I mean, you do have to retrain yourself.
Yes.
If you are ready to come down and do this, you have to train yourself not to touch a whole bunch of stuff. Because it's natural.
Well, yeah, but if you do touch stuff, don't touch your face. Sanitize your freaking hands.
Right,
It's
exactly.
easy. I mean, we don't even rely on Disney to have the hand sanitizer. We have our own.
We have our own.
And we carry, and I'm squirting it in my hands like crazy.
Yeah.
Anytime I think about it. You know, when I wipe down our cameras with our anti-bac, I wipe down everything. We try to be as considerate and careful as possible. And if someone is in our way or not keeping, we keep a respectful
distance. We get out of the way, yeah.
and we don't get all tangled up in it.
Yeah. So overall, for me, my personal experience is it's been good. You know, it's been a really good experience.
It's been a really strange experience because this is not the way we usually do Disney, because we're usually like, you know, what is it, commando? We're
park commandos.
We're like park commandos. We go, we try to hit all the right. This is kind of like Disney and leisure style.
It is. It really is. We were in the parks in Magic Kingdom for 4 hours
yesterday.
4 hours today.
Yep.
We did everything we could possibly want.
Right. And that's with us going and sitting down in restaurants and taking breaks and we went to Carousel of Progress. That's 20 minutes, you know, and we still rode everything we wanted to ride. I did not feel unsafe at all. Not, you know, when some people got a little close, I kind of like, eh.
That was about it, yeah.
But that was very rare, very rare. I mean, you have to kind of be ready for it.
Yeah, you do have to be ready for it. And we do realize that this is not for everybody. You know, you may not be ready to come down, and not everybody is right now. You may not be physically ready, you may not be mentally ready, you may think that it's wrong that Disney parks are open right now.
You may think we're endangering other people by coming down.
But we are being, as us personally, are being as safe as we could possibly be. We are probably safer here than we are in our own grocery store at home. This was our decision to come down here. If you guys have a different opinion, if you're not ready, that's okay too. We respect your decision.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're just asking that you also respect our decision to come down here.
Yes, that's very important.
Yeah. I mean, like I said in the beginning, most of the people that are watching our videos we consider friends. So...
And we're not saying come down right away.
No, we're not.
We're saying just be prepared if you do come. And it's been a very enjoyable experience. I would do it again.
It has been. You know, there's been a lot of hate going around about Disney right now. And, you know, we are not on that side. We trust Disney and we trust ourselves. And... you know, kind of just wanted to tell you guys how it's been for us and how we felt. We're not going to over-sensationalize anything, or, you know, we're not doing this for the views or the subscribers. We just want to tell our friends how it's been for us.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much that in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. So, anything you want to add?
No, I just want to add that I guess there is something I want to add. It's like, I've had a great time. You know, we have one more day left. We're flying home tomorrow.
We debated back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and we were this close to canceling this trip.
We were really close.
We were really, really close, and ultimately we said, you know what, we have to go for us. We really have to go for us to see.
We just had to see. We just had to, and if we'd have felt unsafe at all, we wouldn't have went back.
We wouldn't have gone to the parks.
We wouldn't, you know, if we could have gone into the park yesterday and said,
left.
"Oh my gosh, this is a shit show," and we could have just left, walked away. I would have walked away. I've been just as happy sitting here at Animal Kingdom, because this is a gorgeous resort and it's very safe, and everybody here at the resort is very safe.
Yeah.
And I would have been perfectly happy, but we got to the park.
And we felt fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we had plenty of space, you know, to walk around. Yeah, it's been very nice. Bob actually commented, I thought it was funny yesterday. He's like, yeah, it's kind of boring almost, because he likes the whole challenge of maneuvering in and out of the crowds, you know, at Magic Kingdom. And we were walking through Fantasyland, and, you know, the choke points at Fantasyland were not there.
No. It was like wide open.
It was wide open. So, you know, and
it was like, you know, you missed the challenge of getting to your fast passes. I kind of missed the challenge of weaving through the crowds and getting to where I need to be. It's hard for me to go slow.
I, on the other hand, have loved every second
Yeah,
of it.
she's been like, oh.
I like having the space. I like being able to take the time to enjoy the queues. I mean, there's stuff in the queues that we never have seen before.
There's stuff on the rides that I've not noticed because I've always been in fast forward.
Right, yeah, because we kind of always have been in fast forward mode when we come down here. But this time, I mean, we've dialed it back by like 75%.
Yes, totally.
So, you know, there are times I have to remind Bob to slow down.
Yes.
You know.
Why are you walking so fast?
Why are you walking so fast? But you know, it's been a very, very pleasant experience, and like I said, we feel safer actually being here.
I do.
Than we do going to Walmart.
Yes. Our Walmart, it's crazy.
And people in Walmart are not paying attention to where they're going, and they're up in your bubble, and
they're not following the signs.
They're not. You know, if they have a mask on at our grocery store, they're up in, you know, right up in your face.
Yeah, they're right up against you, and they want something, they go for it, and then so I think Disney's policing it very well. I think, you know, I think one thing that they could improve on is they could have the bacterial wipes available, because they do that on the cruise ships. I mean, you go anywhere on a cruise ship, and it's like
right, they do give you those.
And it's like, but here it would be great if they had little anti-bac wipe stations, you know, next to the so you could wipe stuff down, and it'd be easy, and it'd be great, and that would be just the one little bit of icing on the cake.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, they would go through a whole buttload of
But they
wipes.
do it on the cruise ships.
They do it on a cruise ship.
So you know they got the capabilities, because man, on the cruise ships they're like anti-bac wipe crazy.
Yeah, anytime you even walk through an eating facility, they're giving them to you.
Yeah.
So.
And they're available everywhere on the ship.
They are. But aside from that.
Yeah, aside from that, I think they're doing a great job. And I'm really happy with it, and I hope it stays open, but if it doesn't, we'll respect that too.
Yeah, exactly. And just like, you know, we've said before, if you guys are not ready, or if you just aren't comfortable, or you think Disney's making the wrong decision for being open right now, we respect that too.
Yes.
You know, we respect everybody's opinion right now, because there's a lot of strong opinions going on at the moment. But this is what we decided to do, and we've stayed safe, and you know, done things kind of our own way, and we've enjoyed ourselves.
The safe way.
The safe way.
Because I know Disney has their thumb on the pulse, and they know, you know, they're talking to experts, they're listening to experts, they're not doing anything that's going to make their, you know, people unsafe, because that's not good for business.
Right. And you know, Florida's struggling a little bit right now, but in our little Disney bubble right here, it's been fine for us.
Fine for us.
You know, I'm not sure I would want to go outside the Disney bubble too much right now. But it's very controlled here. Yeah. At the moment.
And it seems like people here are willing to do what it takes to keep it open.
Yeah, because they want to be here.
That's the problem at home is like people are like, they don't care. You know, they're nothing, you're just like, it's not going to matter, it doesn't bother. But here, people want this place to be open, so they are doing what they need to do to keep it safe.
They are.
For the most part.
And we appreciate that.
Yes, we do. Because that's what we're doing, you know, so.
Yeah.
And I've noticed, I've seen 99.9% of everybody that's here is doing the same thing.
I've noticed a lot more people here at the parks using the hand sanitizer, keeping their space from other people than at Disney Springs when we were here last
Disney
week.
Springs,
Disney Springs was a little uncomfortable at times, I'll have to say. You know, we were taken aback a couple times at Disney Springs last week. But here in the parks, it's been a lot nicer.
It's
actually
like night and day.
It is. Yeah.
So, well, that's about all we need to say about that.
That's all I have to say about
That's right. And the more words, Forrest Gump. That's all I got to say about that.
So, yeah, if you all have any questions for us, if you are planning a trip in, you know, the near future, if we can answer any questions, ease your mind, anything, please let us know.
Yeah, because we're not saying go, come.
We are not going to give you a go or no go.
No, this is how it was for us. And if you take it as it is, don't take it, you know.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's okay. Yeah. We respect your choices. We hope that you respect ours as well.
Yes.
So, I guess we will say bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye for now, everyone.
We gotta hit that button.
Oh yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy our video, and also don't forget to hit the
notification bell.
Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And also give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this or if this was helpful to you.
Right.
We will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.
Love you. Bye.